Well, well, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Bass Racing League and welcome to race 14, I think we're on, of the Bass Racing League and BUMCAR season here. And boys, I think a tornado has hit us already. There is a helicopter in the air. They went somewhere over there. But we are here at Kansas Speedway? I think it's Speedway, yeah. Uh, for what will probably be a very interesting race. So let's just break off into the news. I immediately hear Noah got his first career dub last week at Richmond. We'll see if he can keep that up. He's your current points leader, and he's looking like a beast right now. Miguel is here. Miguel finally making a race again. It's about time. Getting paid $4 million a year just to do nothing. Daniel Bell's back in the 25 this week because they were impressed with what he did last week. So they said, hey, you want to go ahead and do Kansas as well? And he said, sure. So he's back in the in that 25 car. You know, looking pretty good. I got some hope for him. Maybe he can continue to get some good performances out of that car. At Richmond last week got a P15 and on his debut, jumping from Lum car to Bum car. So pretty solid job on his part there. Anna Strutt's going back to her red paint scheme from last season. Jacob Keller's in the 20 this week, qualifying in. And he actually did a pretty good job in the qualification race, the open race. Did a pretty good job. So maybe, Jacob Keller can prove why he's actually good. Just maybe. I don't know. Gideon Strutt's back to his old colors as well from last season. Decided not to bring out the retro car, but just, I guess, the retro car of last season. Reed Allen decided to bring out some not retro colors, but some new colors. We haven't seen this car all season. The white Adidas car. This thing's looking pretty slick. I'm pretty excited to see what he can do in that thing. In terms of other people, Leo made the race here today. Brian the Beast is here yet again. In the 35, that all-star car for Extra Racing's development drivers this week. It's Shadow Beckman, the younger sibling of Dyson. Excuse me. Yeah, of Dyson Vacuum. Yeah. I don't know why I blanked on that. Of Dyson Vacuum, the younger brother of his, who's been, still searching for his first career bum truck win. He's been a bum truck mainstay for the past few seasons. It's been pretty solid, but given the opportunity here today, we'll see what he can do. He's definitely got some good speed on him in terms of tracks like Kansas, so we'll see what that 35 can do. Adelaide also making the race today to prove that miracles can in fact happen. And I think that's really it in terms of our major storylines and big driver changes and whatnot. So we can just get straight into this one here because we got 81 laps. I know, crazy. And Brock, your former points leader, goes P1, followed by Gideon Struts, Finn Byrne, Malachi Wilson, Noah, Johnson Linker, Aiden Turner, Laney, Otis, and Robert round out the top 10. Joey Bob, Dyson Vacuum, Daniel Bell, Matthew Smithson, Daniel Holt, Sylvia Allen, Aiden Box, Cody Goforth, Raymond, and Jacob Keller round out the top 20. That's an interesting top 20 right there. That's for sure. Who finished dead last? Jerry Farrell did. Man. Leo, Kenny Knight, Anna Struts, Ty, Brian the Beast, Adelaide, Mama Beast. Yikes. big time L for those drivers. You need some good qualification here around Kansas. We'll see what the drivers can do, especially here on lap numero 1. I don't know why I said numero and then didn't say uno. Otis goes P1 though. However, lap 1 comes with a lot to make up for, because lap 2 is where the money is going to be made. And what the heck? Well, we have a tie for pole position. Cody Goforth and Laney tie for it, and Cody Goforth takes pole position. What? Followed by Aiden Box. Huh? Robert Gideon Struts, Malachi Wilson, John C. Linker, Joey Bob, Aiden Turner, and Noah. Is your top 10. Then we got Otis, Brock, Daniel Holt, Daniel Bell. What? Quinn Allen, Sylvie Allen, Dyson Vacuum, High Logan, JJ Henderson, and David Richardson rounds out the top 20. Bottom of the order here: Anna Struts, Jacob Keller, Miguel, Jerry Farrell, Cohen, Finn Byrne, Leo, and Ty did not have a good qualifying at all. Well, let's see what happens in here in happy hour. Let's figure out who's going to be happy in this hour. Is this a Cody? No, it's not. Brock. Brock goes back to P1. When in doubt, Brock P1. We know this by now. Brock, Cody Goforth, Sylvie Allen, Malachi Wilson, Gideon Struts, Finn Byrne, then Otis, Levi Struts, Daniel Holt, and Joey Bob rounds out the top 10. Jerry Farrell finishes last again. He's been washed. Well, let's get straight into this one and talk about who do I think is going to come from the back to the front. I am a fan of the 36 here today. Finn Byrne is my pick to go from the back to the front. And I definitely think he can do it. He's in the car to do it. He's usually a lot better than this. So I think he's my pick to go from the back to the front. In terms of who's going to go from the front to the back, Aiden Box, I'm sorry, pal. You're going backwards here early and often here in this one. So as Laney as well. Sorry, you just haven't had the consistency. So I'm going to say you're also going backwards. And I think those are my two big candidates. Of course, the two more shocking ISK drivers in this top 10. Everybody else is pretty on par for what it usually is. So that's pretty normal. But who is going to win this race here today? A lot of laps to be had. So there's a lot of time for a lot of different drivers to come up here. But I think I'm going to go with Aiden Turner to be my race winner today. I just believe in the 06 and what they've been able to do recently. They've done a lot of good stuff. So that would be my pick to win. However, watch out. Watch out for Otis as well to finally break through. But let's just get straight into this thing. We don't want to sit here for forever. Alright, I ain't trying to sit here. Well, let's get rolling here. 2 Dodges on the front row is a bit nutty. Well, This is probably going to be stupid. AKA very stupid. Cody Goforth on the front row. Laney alongside of him. What the heck? And then you got Aiden Box Robert up here. Then a little bit more par for the usual with Gideon Struts, Malachi Wilson, Joey Bob, Chauncey Linker, Aiden Turner, and Noah. Well, pace car is off. We're going to figure out who can bring it to us. 81 laps to decide a victor out here in Kansas. We are racing. And immediately, right off the gate lane, he does not have a good start around the outside. Aiden Box clears in the second place. That is nasty thing to think about, that Aiden Box is in second place in this race right now. Oh my gosh, Brian, what are you doing? What? The 88 is just slow rolling on the bottom. What? If that brings out a caution, I'm restarting the beginning of this race. Aiden Box is going for the race lead. Aiden Box is going for the race lead. Oh my gosh, early on here in this one. Side by side down the backstretch. Cody Goforth trying to get a run, trying to prevent the 61 PPA Motorsports machine of Aiden Box to go for the race lead. Cody's got to run around on the outside, but I don't think he's going to stop him. Aiden Box leads a lap here at Kansas. Did that bring out a caution? No, I think Brian found his way to pit road. He did. We don't know what happened to him, but something happened to him. We got some 3-wide action going on back here. A lot of 3-wide action going on back here. Cody Goforth getting passed by Malachi Wilson down on the bottom. That bright 21 machine. Blue and pink. Looking awesome here. Trying to get past the 60. Here comes a train of them. Gideon Struts. Laney's back up here. Oh my gosh, Laney has a huge run alongside Robert. 3-wide also going on back here. Quinn Allen, Dyson Vacuum getting into it a little bit. Malachi is able to make the high line work just fine. Never mind, we got a caution. We have a big caution here. Gavin Graves, Mama Beast got damage. Oh, and in turn 3, you can just see the smoke. Big problems. More of the entrance of turn 3. Man, oh man. Well, let's find out what happened to Mama Beast and Gavin Graves early on in this one, lap 4. Oh. Well, you see Finn Byrne already making up a lot of time, pushing it 3-wide on the bottom, it looks like here. And, oh, Gavin just not aware of where he's at. And just wrecks it. I mean, really, he's opening the door for Finn, but Finn's not going to get that type of run, and Gavin Graves just, I don't know what he does. Maybe expecting a Finn Burns in there or something, just decides to play the wall. And yeah, interesting maneuver there from Gavin Graves. I don't know what was going on. 36 coming in hot on the bottom, but he was clear. He had a chance to go down into the corner, or at least turn for the corner. That didn't happen. He just, yeah, he kind of just forgets. I don't really know how else to describe that. I mean, is season 1 veteran as well, taking out the season 1 champion. I know Finn Byrne was coming up there with a head full of steam, but I don't know what happened there. Mama Beast on onboard POV here, trying to make the outside do something. Raymond glides by on the bottom, makes pretty easy work of her. Then Mama Beast trying to do something, and it's just, yeah, Gavin coming up the track there. Not exactly sure what the game plan was there from Gavin. We're right on board with him and see if he's got any insight for us. I mean, he just maybe just purely unaware of Mama Beast around the outside, too scared about Finburn on the inside, or Spotter's drunk or something. I couldn't tell you. Here's Finburn on the bottom. And you think, yeah, he's able to get there, maybe make a move, but then he has no momentum coming out of the corner. But watching from Ty's view of this one. Hold up. Hold on. Kind of looks like Mama Beast. No. She doesn't. No, never mind. It looked like Mama Beast was like coming down into him a little bit, but she holds her line. Literally, because she's driving on that line, and yeah, Gavin. Interesting decisions were made there. Oh, did we get some early pit stops? Doesn't really look like it. And I think the 88 has in fact retired from this race. So 8 in box is your current race leader, followed by Gideon Struts, Otis, Malachi Wilson. Then you got Robert, Dyson Vacuum, Joey Bob, JJ Henderson, Noah, and Laney is your top 10. I believe everybody did get some pits. Yeah, for the most part, everybody pitted. So we'll see what happens here. 8 in box was able to hold the lead there for a surprising amount of time. We'll see if he can retain it on this restart here. He's looking pretty good today, though. He's looking pretty fast. He's through the first 7 laps. Pace car is off. We're going to be going back green flag racing yet again. Here we go. Side by side entering turn number 1. And 8 in boxes. Looks like he's going to be able to pull ahead on the bottom. Pretty even start from both of them. Gideon trying to work his way up on the high line. Trying to make something work. Otis behind 8 in box. They're doing a little bit of something. Oh, contact. Robert and Dyson Vacuum. A little bit of contact through turn 3. I think Joey Bob made him wash up the track a little bit or something right there. I don't know. Otis coming in on the bottom. He's got a huge head of steam. Now can 8 in box defend? Nope. Not at all. He ain't going to be able to do nothing now. Otis to the race lead. Malachi throwing a little bit of a block back here. Gideon Strutt's going to try and take advantage on the bottom. He's got a nice run coming in. Kind of got a little bit of a squeeze going on. Oh, here comes Joey Bob. Huge head of steam. That man is flying. 4 wide back behind. Please back out, boys. Don't wreck, don't wreck, don't wreck. Oh, we are good. How are we still alive? How did we make it through that? I have no clue. Taking a look up at the front of the pack. Otis is still your race leader. Got some slower cars off. Oh, we got a lot slower cars off. Oh, I think we got a wreck. Yeah, we do. Ty's involved in it. We got another caution coming down the backstretch. I think Gavin Graves was involved in it here. Ezra, Leo, and Strutt's involved in it, and we got a second caution already. Come on. Oh, we're stacking up big time. I don't know what we're doing there, but hey. Looks to me like Gavin got involved in his second accident of the weekend already. Yeah. Oh, because we were 4 wide back here as well. Nicholas Shockey making it 4 on the bottom from Kenny Knight, Cohen, and Adelaide. Kenny Knight pushes up the track into Cohen. That's not the accident. Oh, teammates. Oh, man. That doesn't... huh. So 4 wide up ahead, causing a lot of checkups on this high line here. I mean, Ty's right there, checks up big time. And his teammate Ezra just kind of gets into him. Their owner, Jerry Farrell, gets into it as well. Hits a Leo a little bit. But, yikes, Ty obviously got the big end of this one. Kind of don't know what happens here. Because it kind of looks like Ty came down the track a little bit. It may have just been Ezra driving through him. Yet again, the back markers are wrecking everyone right now. What's going on? Here's Ezra's POV. And, you know, he just kind of takes him out a little bit. Jerry on the bottom. Gets into it a little bit. I mean, he kind of closes any gap that Ezra could have went. But even at that, I mean, this was terrible positioning, I think. Trying to figure out if this was a tie coming down the track or if this was just Ezra maybe running through his teammate because Adelaide's a little bit slow on the high line. Somehow they survived to 4 wide back here. Adelaide's so slow though. And it does kind of look like he just comes down the track just a hair bit. And Ezra not having a whole lot of space to go. Because Ezra's already looking down the inside. Yeah, a little bit. I guess in theory also that banking is closing. Man, really interesting wreck. Let's take a look at the helicopter cam. That gets him to him a little bit. Yeah, everyone's fault. 4 wide wads him up big time, and then, yeah, Gavin wants to be a part of the wreck as well. And then Anna struts on pit road. Yeah. She was, in fact, on pit road, so maybe serving a penalty of some kind. Not too good if you are Anna Struts. Well, pit cycle has concluded. Everybody pitting right now. Everybody trying to get past Anna as well. Quite a few drivers pitted right there, including Robert. Aiden Box did as well. A lot of the guys who are back here in the back of the pack pitting. So your new leaders are Aiden Turner and Laney are your front two, followed by Reed Allen, Noah. Then you got Malachi Wilson, Otis, to Levi Struts, and Joey Bob. And then Finn Byrne and Sylvie Allen. Finish off your top 10. But we'll see. We're going back. Racing yet again. 14 laps through this thing. Some weak minor cautions early on. We'll see if we can rebound and reform maybe. I don't know what the word would be. I don't know. Otis already reforming his ways. Sends it aggressively 3 wide immediately here as we go back green flag racing. Everybody trying to pick and choose their times to go now. Trying to get aggressive. Reed Allen doing a little bit of punting, getting a little bit aggressive. And now here comes Malachi Wilson back behind. 3 wide up there. Laney still had a phenomenal start. She's going to lead some laps here. That's always good to see from her. Everybody real tight on that corner. Malachi Wilson's got a head full of steam. He's back up into third place. Aiden Turner down on the bottom. Can he get past Laney? Laney taking a little bit of a higher line. It's not going to help her through center corner. And the run comes in big time on the bottom. Here comes Aiden Turner. And he's going to go right on past Laney right there for that race lead. I think everybody else is cooling back behind here. Yeah, nobody's doing anything stupid just yet. Malachi Wilson now going for it on the bottom, trying to get past Aiden Turner, and he will do that no problemo. Actually, horrible corner right there. Horrible corner for a few people. Reed Allen and Aiden Turner. The battle of Adidas versus Nike nearly ended up wrecking each other. Never a good sign right there. But Malachi has now got a little bit of a gap up at the front. Otis coming through on the bottom. I believe that was Joey Bob also coming through with a run on the bottom. Yes, that is. He's got a nice head full of steam. He's looking to get his 4th win on the season. But most of all, probably try and find some consistency because, yeah, he needs that. Ooh, I thought Laney was just about to dump Reed Allen right there. Your Season 3 champion, Reed Allen, defending champions, had a pretty season right now. 16th in points, 4 top 10s, no top 5s. Not looking too hot for that 24 team. 3 wide back behind him in a battle just outside the top 5. Cohen's up here and battling on it in the middle. Laney's now dropping like a rock, losing position after position after position. Dyson Vacuum trying to mix the work on the bottom. He does. And then he's there. Great job on his part. And he's going to clear Reed Allen. Then got some 3 wide going on. Back behind. Hello, getting his struts. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the club, man. Holy smokes. He sends it on the bottom. He's also going to get past Reed Allen if he can get that run. Otis is clear into second place trying to hunt down Malachi Wilson. So it is what it was before the caution. Yet again, Malachi, Otis, and Aiden Turner all up front 4. Joey Bob just back behind lurking. Then you get the rest of the pack right here. Everybody else trying to do some work, trying to do something. Everybody else trying to go 4 wide back here, trying to be big, dumb idiots. Don't know what we're doing out here, but we're doing something stupid. Cody Goforth is able to clear Shadow Beckman on the bottom. Using that middle line. Pretty good run there from the 60. Was able to make that move work. Your pole sitter trying to recover or do something, get back up towards the front yet again like he started this race. Laney's currently beating him out, but Laney's going back fast. She will not be beating him out for much longer. Holy smokes. She just got her doors blown off. Monster Racing has been terrible in terms of long-term speed thus far this season. Man, Gavin, you are slow. Where's Ty? Wow, they fixed the rear end on Ty for the most part. And he's honestly not running anywhere different to where he would be. Daniel Holt, what a fall off this season. You're 31st, my brother. What are you doing back here, dude? There's Aiden Box. He's trying to work his way back up through the field after a great qualifying and got some early laps led. But it doesn't look like he's got a whole lot going on in terms of momentum or anything going on for him. Quinn Allen is going to get past Laney and Cohen on the bottom. And again, that's another 2 going backwards. Cohen and Laney both struggling for anything. Noah's gone backwards big time here. He's going to fall outside the top 20. Terrible position for him to be in. Up at the front, Otis has taken the race lead just away from Malachi, who's now struggling 3 wide with Aiden Turner and Dyson Vacuum. Here comes Gideon Struts. He just got swarmed. He went from leading the lap leading the race, excuse me, to now probably dropping down to 6th in a matter of like 4 corners. Don't know how you let that happen to yourself, big dog, but it is a Redline Racing 1-2 up at the front right now. Getting his struts working through on the bottom. He's got a nice head of steam. Choo choo, choo choo, chugga chugga choo choo on the bottom right now. That bottom line is just the line you want to be on. You can make something work on the high line, but you really need draft help and to just really hook up the car around it. Malachi Wilson down to the bottom yet again. He's going to get past Aiden Turner. He's going to look to get past Dyson Vacuum. But Dyson's going to get a run on the high line. Going to be able to defend that position. Great job from the 34 to keep it up right there. Very good job. Meanwhile, back here, what is going on? Stupidity. That's what's going on. Somehow these two are that slow. I don't get it. And then there's Gavin. I don't understand what's going on to Leo and Jerry Farrell. But Joey Bob down on the bottom. Redline Racing teammates are going to go at it side by side for the race lead here. I think Odyssey is going to take that lap. He does. However, we'll see if he can hook it up around the outside. Spoiler alert, he can't. Don't call it a prediction, call it a spoiler. And Joey Bob to the race lead. And this is a track Joey Bob very familiar with and very good at. He's got a lot of speed on these speedway tracks. So can he keep it up, man? He's looked great this season, 3 wins, but he's had a lot of problems with his consistency thus far. Meanwhile, back behind here, Cody Goforth and Sylvie Allen have joined up with the pack here. And they're going side by side doing some racing. Season 1 vets, of course. A lot of Season 1 vets up here. At the front, as Gideon Struts is going to go backwards. Malachi Wilson's going to pass him. So is Aiden Turner. Just going to go right around him. Finburn, can he get something going as well? Huge run from the 18 around the outside, though. To defend that, at least he's not going to fall all the way backwards. However, Dyson Vacuum, beautiful center corner right there. He's able to launch off big time. He's in the draft. He's got a full head of power, looking low down on the bottom in the turn number 1 on Otis. Can he pull this move off into P2? Side by side, jockeying for position right here. Otis not letting that position go just yet. Dyson on the inside, making that car work. He's doing a great job right now, holding tough. Otis is going to allow Malachi Wilson up into this battle. However, P2 is going to go to Dyson Vacuum. And now he's got his eyes set on Joey Bob and hunting him down. Malachi Wilson's going to try and take advantage, go side by side yet again with Otis. These two have done battle for a lot of this race thus far. And it should lead in a Malachi Wilson dub. Beautiful clearance down on the bottom from Malachi. As Sylvie Allen going backwards. Aiden Turner going backwards. Cody Goforth, your pole position winner. Trying to work his way back up to the front of the pack. To where he started this race. Where did Lainey go? I don't know. She's back here. P15 now. Yikes. Aiden Box. Oh, man. P36. Well, he crashed back to Earth. I don't under. How are you guys this far off? How? How are you doing this? Why are you this far off? You should not be that slow. Whatever. Malachi Wilson getting passed back by two Savage Racing cars, and now they're going to do battle. Cody Goforth on the bottom. Gideon Struts around the outside. Good long run from Cody Goforth. He's got a beautiful move right there being fueled by Gold Peak T. And he's going to be able to complete that pass for P4. However, the P2 and 3 are changing positions here. Otis got a nice run down the backstretch on the bottom. Sent it into turn 3. And now they're going to go side by side. Dyson Vacuum and Otis. And Otis is going to make that look pretty darn easy. Oh, Cody Goforth drifted up the track a little bit too much. He's not going to be able to get a whole lot of a run or really an attempt of a move on Dyson Vacuum. However, Malachi Wilson, he's going to be able to make that move. He's going to be the bold one to just jump in there. However, they're going to let Dyson kind of get away. Cody Goforth fighting tough around the outside. Sylvie Allen sends it 3 wide. Sylvie Allen's going to make that move work. Can she pass her owner as well? Malachi Wilson, Team Minions looked great this season. In large part because of these two have been great throughout their entire careers. She's going to make that, she's going to make that move done. As Dyson Vacuum down on the bottom yet again, looking for P2, a position he just lost. He's hungry for it back yet again. And those two are going to go side by side. Otis is hanging tough, though. It's going to allow the other Chevys here, Sylvie Allen, Malachi Wilson, up into the party. Here they come. Man, what a run coming out of turn 4 they had. They're all over their back bumpers now. Otis is going to lose one position to Dyson Vacuum. He's immediately going to plow up the track. Got a little bit tight there. That's not what you want to have happen. Sylvie Allen is driving her way all the way towards the race lead, and she's not stopping. As we are halfway through this one, here comes Otis. He's not going to stop either. He's also got a head full of steam. These guys are going to war right now, and Joey Baba loves to see it going on back behind. And Sylvie's short reign as P2 has ended. Yet again, Otis is back up there, but here comes Malachi Wilson down on the bottom. And he's got it pretty darn good. However, Otis is going to run him down around the outside. What a move there from the 16. But Malachi has still got all of that push and the momentum coming from Gideon Struts. He's going to be able to send it on in there, make his move, and make his presence felt. Malachi should be able to clear this time by. And he will. And the P number 2, Gideon Struts, will also join alongside of him. Clearing out house. Also, look who decided to join the pack. Brock is here now. And he's hunting points right now because Noah is... I have no clue where he is. He's back here somewhere. P17 right now. Also, Reed Allen was up with this front pack, and he's quickly fallen behind. We'll see if he can get some redemption. Get that car hooked up and good. But just everyone battling it out. It's making it easy for Joey Bob just to run away. And I mean, keeping that consistent gap like he is doing a great job helping him out here. Especially when you got Cody Goforth trying to send it 3 wide on the bottom. Malachi Wilson around the outside isn't quite able to hold it. Gideon Struts on the middle is going to get cleared by the both of them. And here comes Cody Goforth and Malachi Wilson. As they approach lap traffic here. Gavin Graves. How we doing? Lap traffic is here. How we doing? Now, you low-key got a pretty beat-up car. I don't know how that happened. Well, I know how that happened, but don't know why we kept you in the race here, honestly. You're quite slow compared to literally everyone. Over a second off. I won't take him out just yet, but now he's causing absolute chaos. And Brock trying to make a move for P3 doesn't end up working out. Cody Goforth benefited from that one big time. A lot of other drivers falling back because of it. Gideon Struts, Aiden Turner, both slow because of the Gavin Graves sized car in their way. But hey, that's okay. Gavin should be pitting now this time by because he got DQ'd because he's garbage. Now we welcome Robert and Quinn Allen up to the front of the pack, or the front pack now. They look to do something productive. It'd be good. Redline Racing trying to get back that 1-2 yet again with Otis down on the inside. And huge run for the 99 coming up behind. Here comes Brock on the bottom. Great send on the bottom. You got to get aggressive if you want to win the championship this season. If you want to win races. And Brock is just the definition of that thus far. 50 laps down. Just a little bit more to go here at Kansas Speedway. Leo and Jerry Farrell just a wee bit up the road. Here comes Cody Goforth. He got a pretty nice run off the corner all over the back bumper of the 99. And there's your race leaders right there. Yeah, I mean, there's just everyone else. Everyone battling it out here. That Redline Racing advantage is gone. Otis went so far backwards. Oh my gosh, Brock now filling up the rear view mirror of Joey Bob. And he's looking to get aggressive. He's looking to go for a race lead here. He's looking for a win. Right now would be so crucial because of Noah struggling here in this race. Down on the bottom, it looks like he's going to go there, but the tires don't exactly work like he wanted them to. Meanwhile, Malachi Wilson, Otis also up here doing a little bit of jockeying and battling for a position. Meanwhile, sheesh, Daniel Bell and Matthew Smithson are just in no man's land out here. Just running laps for the sake of running laps. And Malachi's going to clear Dyson on the bottom. So is Otis. That high line is just so ineffective right now. Quinn Allen's going to join in on the party. He's going to rear his head and say, hello, how we doing? I want to join in. Got any spots for me here? He's got some property on the bottom line, so we'll see what he could do with it. Down on the inside of Sylvie Allen, his sister. And he's going to make that work. Great job by Quinn Allen on the bottom right there. Here comes Gideon Struts, maybe. Maybe to make a pass. Or maybe not. I don't know. My question is, will we have to make a pit stop here today? I believe we do, but the thing is, will we have to make a green flag pit stop? Because they did pit early. We'll see if they'll have to do it again here. Brock down on the bottom. Joey Bob's now going to finally have to defend that first place position. Let's see if he's saved anything up or if he's been running full tilt. If he can defend this position from that 99, can Brock make him pay? Here comes Cody Goforth. He's looking to crash the party going on up at the front of the pack. Can he go for the race lead? He's down there on the bottom. He's got a nice run. Oh, but Brock is going to be able to slide down and block it off. Don't allow Cody Goforth underneath you to do anything. And here comes Malachi Wilson. Cody wasn't able to do a whole lot because of the blocking by Brock. 3 wide for second place. And Joey Bob is now going backwards big time. Your former race leader for most of this race is having problems. Let's ride on board here for Malachi Wilson. Malachi's got to run on that bottom line right now. He is all over Brock. He was able to get a nice run. But Brock's able to keep a nice gap going on. Maybe a little bit of aerodynamics just in general at play there. Trying to hold Malachi off here. At 21 laps to go. Can Brock defend for his life? Malachi Wilson is right there. The gap between him and Dyson Vacuum has increased. Malachi's sending it. Looks like he wants to move on the bottom, but he just doesn't get enough of a steam, enough real estate position to make that one work. He's going to try it again, probably down in here. Down into turn number 1. Yes, he does. Down on the bottom. Here comes the 21 with 20 laps to go. Malachi Wilson looking aggressive right now. Side by side down the backstretch. As lap traffic playing a factor potentially in this battle. Leo and Jerry Farrell forgetting how to drive. I don't know what happened here, but something happened and they are extremely slow. Slower than usual. Malachi's going to be able to get the move done into turn 1. Great job. Great aggressiveness by the 21. And now he's got to try and navigate this lap traffic issue up ahead. Leo's not going to really chop at the nose. He thought about chopping at the nose. Doesn't, however. And that means he's going to go a lap down on pure merit speed. There's a gap's kind of forming here between Gideon Strutz and Cody Goforth. That's a P6 to back to P7 now. So they're all battling. Jerry Farrell's also going to go ahead and take a lap down. And it's just a big old yikes. I don't think we're going to have any more lap traffic issues until the very, very end of this race. Here we go. Finn Byrne and Sylvie Allen. They got to try and get their battle done. Someone has to win this thing before lap traffic gets in the way. It looks like lap traffic is now in the way. It's going to potentially box off Sylvie Allen. No, she's going to get it. Oh my gosh, bold enough to clear and get the run. Just to elevate her past Leo. Wow, Leo. So he doesn't get boxed in. That was crucial right there. Finn Byrne tried to play a little bit dirty, trying to make that move work. Meanwhile, Joey Bob trying to rebuild himself, trying to go back up towards the front now, as he's going to go ahead and get past Otis. Or actually, they're going to be racing side by side. Very close. Both of these Redline racing cars have looked great today. Their teammates are somewhere else. I don't know where. I believe High Logan's in the battle for 20th, and Levi Struts is just, we don't really got to talk about him. Because he's not looking good. He's with the other guys who are great short track racers, but he can't race on an oval to save their lives. He's stuck with them right now. And Fizz, why are you back here? JJ Henderson, how did you fall this far? Laney, well, this was kind of predictable. But the battle for like a top 20 right now is just fierce. Everybody's throwing down for like the one top 20 position. Daniel Holt barely hanging on. I mean, heck, Daniel Bell, P14 on his Speedway BUMCAR debut. Got a P15 at Richmond last week, and I mean, we know that this Packing Motorsports car is nothing more than a midfield car. So the fact that Daniel's able to make this thing dance and make this thing work, he's trying to get past Matthew Smithson for P13 right now. And he should be able to make that work. And he does. So, at least he should be able to, unless a miracle happens. But everything kind of single filing up at the front right now. Malachi's got a lot of speed. And Brock just cannot quite find the run that he needs. But he's looking like a lane lower permanently than him. I mean, he's like all over that back bumper now. Drifting a little bit higher coming out of the corner. He should be able to get a little bit of draft help and a little bit of a run down the back stretch, but it's not going to be enough. And Malachi's going to gap him into the corner there. And I mean, little bit of aero problems here coming on. But also there's bottom three, 10th, 11th, 12th have fallen off the pack. The Allens have fallen off the pack. So then it just leaves a percussion line of 7 cars all jockeying for position. And I think everybody right now is just trying to save what they have, especially everyone's on old tires, just trying to save what they can get towards the end of this race. You got 10 laps to go, so if you're going to begin to push forward again, it's now. Now's the time to get aggressive. Now's the time to make your move. Probably maybe still a little bit early still, but you get the notion. Joey Bob gets the notion. He's going in for a podium position. He's going in for P3. He's led a lot of laps here in this race. He's got Dyson Vacuum working around his outside, trying to prevent that from happening, trying not to lose that third place position. Brock is going for the race lead now. Told you they were gunning for it, saving their tires a little bit, because now it's going to be an absolute brawl. Brock and Malachi Wilson going side by side. Joey Bob's able to get past Dyson Vacuum. Getting Struts is also going to follow through the gap right there. And there goes Brock. Should be able to be clear to the race lead. No, it's technically not quite clear enough yet, but Malachi Wilson is going to have to defend from Joey Bob. He's got a head full of steam. What a move right there. Bold is the word to use right there. And he's going to go to P2. Dyson Vacuum's going to try and get back, trying to scratch and claw his way back past Gideon Struts, forcing Cody Goforth to go around the outside. Oh, Joey Bob did not have a good corner. Is he pitting? He's pitting. Oh, no, fuel mileage. They cannot go all the way. So now who knows what's going to happen. Dyson's dropping like a fly. He may not have enough. Will anyone have enough? Joey Bob was the first to blink. We saw him be the first to be aggressive. So he had to know that he had nothing left in the tank. Who's going to bite on it this time? It looks like Gideon Struts. He's going to pit this time by. He doesn't have enough. And I mean, these guys are trying to go as late as humanly possible. Sylvie Allen trying to get past Dyson Vacuum. Dyson's trying to just hold on to enough fuel. Trying to hold on as much as humanly possible right now. Brock he's got about 1 car lead over Malachi Wilson, but he's dipping low down to the bottom of the track. No, he doesn't have enough. He does not have enough. Your race leader, Brock, is on pit road. So is Otis, Sylvie Allen, Dyson Vacuum, majority of the front. There's Finn Byrne, Aiden Turner, and Robert. And right there, that was Joey Bob. He gets something going. Malachi Wilson to your race lead. The laps are ticking down. Your time is running out right now. If you want to be aggressive, if you want to get there, Malachi's going to pit. Everyone's pitting. Quinn, Cody, I don't think anyone else is staying out. Joey Bob's a lap down. However, he was the first to bite that. Oh, that undercut may have been the way to go because he does have a pretty good gap up on Gideon Struts. There's Dyson Beckman, and all the extra racing cars are just right there for some reason. But here's the front of the pack. There's Brock. Brock's back on the road. He's got a nice gap back to Sylvie and Otis and Robert. There's Joey Bob right there. 3 laps to go for Brock. And here's Malachi Wilson. But he's not going to be able to get up to speed. Nope, not in time. Brock is gone. Blazing fast pit stop for the 99 team. And he's just got to hold on just for a little bit longer. Because he's got 3 more laps to go. Quinn Allen, the Allens, both benefited big time. Absolutely mega pit stops from the Allens, from Quinn, and from Sylvie. There's Otis. There's the rest of the pack right there. So Joey Bob's quick pit, early pit, just didn't quite work out. 2 laps to go now. Robert is going backwards fast. He does not have any heat in those tires. And now Brock has 2 more times around to find his third win of the season. He won at Daytona. He won at Denver. Can he get it done here at Kansas? He's got just 1 more time around to try and hold everyone else off. White flags in the air. 1 more time around for Brock. And he's got no pressure behind, no pressure in front. And he's looking like he could basically kick his feet up at this point and declare a 3rd victory on the season. Through 3 and 4, there he is. Beautiful gap back to Malachi Wilson and the rest of the pack. Coming to the checkered flag, Brock wins at Kansas. Big dub for Sly Racing right there. Huge win for Brock. As everybody else comes flying across the line. With the pit stops late, really screwing everything up, man. Man, it threw some people for a loop. Big time right there. Sylvie goes out for another lap. I guess, why not? Get your money worth in those tires. And a podium for her. Something she hasn't had. Actually, no, she got one at Homestead. So, but the Richardsons, not related at all, but they're also taking another lap out there. Brock's your race winner, followed by Malachi Wilson, Sylvie Allen, Quinn Allen, Joey Bob rounds out the top 5. As it's Gideon Stretz, Otis, Cody Goforth, Robert, and Finn Byrne rounds out the top 10. Dyson Vacuum just behind his teammate there, followed by Aiden Turner. Shadow Beckman makes it a 10, 11, 13 for Extra Racing. And a very good performance in his BUMCAR debut. Just behind him, Daniel Bell in his BUMCAR Speedway debut. P14. He had a great run for himself. Matthew Smith and Noah. John C. Linker, Jacob Keller, Daniel Holt, and Cohen rounds out the top 20. Ty, who got into the accident, recovered to a P21. Taking a look at the rest of your favorite drivers. Brian DeBeast didn't even get a chance to start at this race. Anna Strutz, what happened there? In a box. Man, P3 to Narnia. I don't even know what happened to him, man. I don't even know. I didn't remember him going a lap down. Something happened towards the end there. Jerry Farrell and Leo rounds out the cars that went a lap down. That's going to be it for us, man. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. I'll see you guys next time. Shout out the dub, 3rd on the season for Brock. Yahoo!